Welcome to a new video and a new trap for the series of Learn and Improve for the topic opening traps and tricks. The game today started with d4, knight f6, c4, and e5. And this is the Budapest Gambit. D take e5, knight g4, bishop f4, bishop b4 check, and knight to d2, and d6. E takes d6 and the queen to f6 now. Black tries to play very aggressively, and maybe sometimes if your trap don't work, so you don't have to push very hard and try to sacrifice anyway if it success or not. So just play carefully and don't try to push very hard, even if your trap don't succeed. So in this variation, maybe it's better to play e3. In the game, white played knight h3, protecting the bishop on f4. So now black start to play very aggressive and start to sacrifice without any calculation safely, or without any advantage for sure. So he just tried to put white under big pressure, but white is a very good player, very strong. Also, black a strong player. King take f2, and now bishop take h3. Now the bishop on f4 is pinned. So white didn't take the bishop on h3, just protect the bishop on f4 to protect the king. So bishop to c5. Black insists to attack the king, and as I told you, it's very bad to insist on your trap without being sure that you are going to succeed with your attack. So it's better to play bishop f1, I think, and don't get yourself in a bad position. Bishop c5, attacking the king, okay, and e3, protecting. And now, as we mentioned, black try hard to break white defenses. So g5, and g5 is a mistake. He should have played bishop to f1, bishop take f1, and this leads to somehow good game for black. But he insists on his attack and play g5. Knight to e4, attacking, forking the queen and the bishop. Queen to b2, and now the queen is attacking and forking the king and the rook. So now, white now take the role of black and sets a trap for him. If he takes the rook on a1, he will be punished badly. So maybe it's better for him to take on e2, and it's transferred to a good game with slight advantage for white, but nothing decisive for white. So black took on a1, getting somehow greedy. Bishop to h3, more and more. White gives him some bait for the black player, and black players took the bait, and queen to h1. Look, now the queen is in the corner without any role, and many pieces undeveloped, and this bishop here is under attack. So and white pieces ready to attack, and the king still in the center. So white start his attack, and this is queen b2 threatening checkmate on this diagonal. Queen to h8, and the bishop here is cutting, and this pawn is doing a good job preventing the king from the square e7. So if he plays f6, f6 not good because of bishop g2, now trapping the queen if he plays bad. Queen to d1, and now bishop to f3, trapping the queen. No square for the queen here, or here, or here. Nothing here, or here, or here. Here, just on this on this square, and all other squares are under attack. Maybe this one also could be, but the game is good for white. All his pieces is active now. Maybe the knight can take here, maybe can take here with check, and the queen will attack the rook. So this has not happened in the game, but this is one of the variations. In the game, black chose to castle, and also this is a bad move because of knight to f6, check, king to h8, and bishop take g5. And now the black knight on f6 ready to give a discover check with mating attack. So if black plays bishop to a3, deflecting the queen, okay, we gain the bishop for free, and we continue with our attack. But in the game, unfortunately for black, he plays c6. I don't know what's the point from c6, preventing maybe the pawn on d6 to take on c7 or something like that. So now the final blow is knight to g4, and this is a mating attack. If black plays here, so you can take with check. If the king runs away, knight here and checkmate. Also, if the rook takes, queen check here, and now checkmate. So this is our trap for today, and the good advice: if your trap doesn't work, so don't push hard to make it work. Maybe you will be punished for your reckless play. Thank you for watching, and see you next video and next trap.